Listen, one team play. Okay, let's get this started.
It's still early.
Artem? Isn't that Robin? What's she doing here?
It's been a while. Mr. Screwlum said you'd stop by today. So I figured I'd wait here for a bit. So this is the device for testing the divergent universe, huh? Oh, you've got the wrong idea. I may have taken some history electives back at Paperfold University, but I'm hardly the right person for scientific research. I'm here today on someone's behalf. To bring you a gift. Do you still remember the Holy Grail War we had back in Penacony?
The Holy Grail War?
It's indeed bizarre. This so-called Holy Grail curio. Even though I still recall what we went through together, some of the details always get a bit hazy when I think back on it. Old Odie gave me this Holy Grail as a token of gratitude for everyone who participated in the war. I wanted to display it on the Radiant Feldspar. He agreed, wholeheartedly saying,
Ho, 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 ho! What better decoration for the Radiant Feldspar than a cup set to grant any wish?
Mr. Screwlum was entrusted to neutralize the power of the Holy Grail. Now it's just an ordinary dream bubble, stripped of its wish-granting properties. I've always wondered if the Grail really could grant you a wish.
A wish, huh? Feels like someone asked me a similar...
As Penacony's last festive superstar, she was once the center of everyone's attention. And now with the come on, girl.
It's the command spells.
Right. Command spells. Proof of your selection to join the Holy Grail War. They say its power lets you command legendary figures from Penacony's history. And now let's give up the floor to the star reporter of the Crystal Daily. It's an ace up their sleeve, not... Oh, come on, girl. I promised Pitch Dark Hook the Great...
I see.
Hey, even the money-loving alfalfa family... Miss, consider...
Assistant, get these two out of here. The alfalfa family proudly presents the first Penaconian... Before we continue our interview with the Nameless about the Penaconian...
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you've all heard the legend of the Holy Grail, haven't? Across the vast cosmos, such tales abound. Seekers embarking on grueling journeys in pursuit of a miracle capable of turning their deepest desires into reality. Yet, only a rare few ever have the privilege of witnessing its existence firsthand. But today, I bring you all that I have brought the omnipotent wish-granting chalice, the Holy Grail. Of course, the right to make a wish is a privilege beyond measure. And like most competitions in life, if you want to claim your reward, you'll have to fight. The Holy Grail will summon heroic spirits, legendary figures from Penacony's rich history, and bring them back to life. And you, daring dream chasers, will become masters, commanding these servants in battle until only one survivor remains. Worried it sounds a bit violent? Afraid it might turn into another Tychean Robo-Ball competition with limbs flying and blood spattering everywhere? Fear not. Mark my words. In the sweet dream of Penacony, there is no such thing as death. Any violence you witness is nothing more than harmless spectacle. The only thing real is the prize of having your wish come true. After all, this is the planet of chasing dreams. Here in Penacony, anyone with a dream in their heart has a chance to make it a reality. Now, brought to you by the Alfalfa family and proudly the first ever Penaconian Holy Grail War. Let the games begin.
Terrific! I loved how you... What an inspiring...
Easy on the sweet talk, kid. I'm not here for your flattery. I brought you in because I expect you to give it your all and become the survivor.
Don't get me wrong, Mr.
I sent invitations. Seems like living in luxury.
Me? Scott?
But compared to lofty nonsense like world peace, your dream is refreshingly grounded.
So, the Holy Grail, can it...
Of course it can. Kid, the command spell branded onto your hand is proof of your qualification. You've also summoned a servant and witnessed their power for yourself.
Well, we are in a dream world where ice cream talks, wine bottles sing, and instruments play themselves. But here's the bigger question. If the Grail is real, why are you sharing it? Why turn this...
A sharp question, Scott. Let me put it this way. Picture an old man who survived 10 Amber Eras, navigated countless conspiracies and power struggles, accumulated an endless fortune, and climbed to the absolute pinnacle of Penacony. Now tell me, what's left for such a person to wish for?
More money and power? No one ever...
But a single wish, This will be Penacony's next grand spectacle. Standing alongside the Charmony Festival as a beacon for the universe's attention. Dreamers and wealth beyond measure will pour in, far more than ever before. And for the first ever Holy Grail War, what story could be more compelling than the wish of a nobody coming true?
Ah, I get it now. Don't worry, Mr. O.T. I won't let you down. But I'm not going to lie, Mr. O.T. Just now, during that broadcast, I saw someone who's...
Let me guess. You mean that in...
Oh, yeah, in terms of pure strength? As a master, survival hinges on using your summoned heroic spirits.
While the Holy Grail War is ongoing, please address me as Greedy, producer.
Actually, during this war, he should call you by the code name.
You're right. In the current Penacony, the name Greedy carries no weight.
Names tie you to your past. They also expose your weaknesses. A wise competitor hides their true self. Listen up. I had to offer him film credits and the chance to experience a heroic spirit's memories just to convince that director to act as your vessel. You've always dreamed of creating a masterpiece that would record the stories of the participants in this Holy Grail War, and help this ambitious young man by...
Following my master's command, my noble phantasm has...
Well done, assassin!
The participants who have accepted the invitation and plan to join the Holy Grail War are already under my noble phantasm's watch. So, producer, which one? Producer, time's ticking. Let's hurry and check out the other participants.
Pom catches littering is going to have to write down the train's sanitation rules 100 times. Huh? The first Penaconian Holy Grail War? Inviting the Astral Express to join? Sounds like the kind of spectacle that might interest you. Seems like she's not around. Maybe I should pass this to March and Don Hung instead. Wait, why is... it won't come... Oh.
The world's turned upside down. Even the animals on the Astral Express can enter this tournament.
Mr. Odie.
No need. Letting a contestant like...
Mr. Pom Pom, it's been a while.
It sure has been a while since we last saw each other. Not since that monkey raised hell here. How'd your agent even let a big-time star like you put on a street performance like...
A true singer doesn't only perform for the ones who can afford front row seat, but you, Mr. Boothill. Your appearance here means something big's about to go down again in Dreamflux Reef.
Hey now, don't go making me sound like some kind of walking disaster siren. You've heard of the Holy Grail War.
Wait, are you telling me you're joining the...
Oh, why do you sound so shocked?
That's... as far as I know, only the family heads, IPC execs, and the Astral Express crew received invitations to this Holy Grail War.
And ain't I Pom Pom, a member of the Astral Express? Well, so, he sent me the invite. Said I'm a...
I see. So, Mr. Micah's asking for your help?
Makes sense. I mean, after all, I'm a two-time hero Penacony, Sunday, the monkey. Dadgum my stupid mouth.
Yeah.
Summoning dead guys from their graves to duke it out. Winner takes all. That sounds like something those IPC shirtbags would come up with. No heckin' way I vibe with that kind of setup. But since I took Micah's request, I gotta see this through. Make sure things don't spiral out of control. All right, time to get prepped. Up next, per the invite's instructions, some...
That guy, Mr. OT, sir...
Kid, you're basically admitting you think that cowboy is going to win the whole thing. Once you accept the...
Then we should send out the blood...
Why are you so scared of this guy?
Let's... Don't worry, Mr. OT. Forget a small fry like Boothill. If the traps are set right...
Good. That ruthless...
But what's even more Penaconian is this omnipotent wish-granting chalice. Oh, listen to that. Doesn't it sound like a cheap business scam? Only someone from a backwater place like Eurilo 6 could be fooled. Oh, Madam Jade. Oh, don't tell me you're actually trying to figure out what kind of game this old man... Fascinating. Well, people with real power wouldn't waste a second of their time on something like this. I mean, who would lower themselves just to enter... So, you believe this omnipotent wish-granting chalice might actually be... So does that mean you're interested in accepting the invitation? Well, placing your hopes and dreams on some unknown holy grail. It's like dousing yourself in oil and diving straight through a ring of fire. Doesn't look promising. But it'll be one hell of a... I knew it. Penacony and I just can't seem to stay apart. But I have to say, the way they mark the participants, not exactly pleasant. As you wish.
Wait! You're telling me the Strategic Investment Department is joining too?
What's wrong, Mr. Scott?
That's right, Mr. OT.
Mr. Scott, the IPC is just one of many choices in this vast cosmos.
The stage is set, and the characters are all in position. But, Master, for you and me...
Yeah, the competition this time is no joke.
No. What I mean is, if you look at the backstories of the participants, they generally fall into 3 categories. Those who are in direct competition with your department, those who have a personal grudge against your department, and those who see you as their sworn. In other words, from a narrative standpoint, every single participant we've identified so far is likely to target you.
It's us. You call that a complication?
A little personal wisdom. Not everyone is your enemy, kid. Learn to separate conflict of interest from personal vendetta. And the key difference? The first one can be negotiated. The second?
You'd deal with the personal vendetta.
What a poetic...
Lucky for me.
That said, knowing your opponent's next move isn't enough. It's like having a script but never actually shooting the film. Let me remind you, Master, your least favorite Nameless is preparing the ritual to summon a certain...
Nameless?
Next up is the moment we... Who will it be? The legendary Dreamweaver Glocks? Or
The stage is set. All right.
Heed my words. My will creates your body, and your sword creates my destiny.
If you heed the Express's whistle and obey the crispy, crumbly pom-pom pie, then answer...
I have not come to bring all the good in the world, but I am.
7 souls flowing from the Amber Lord's stony heart.
Come forth from the circle of binding, guardian of the scales!
So, where's the servant?
Where's my servant?
Oh, I wish I could capture this pathetic little moment of yours and pass it down as a family heirloom for generations. I was actually worried you'd luck out and summon some terrifying servant. But turns out you're just plain cursed. Compared to you, even I seem less of a lone wolf now that I have a servant. Maybe I should let you borrow the title for a couple of days.
You think you can take a cheap shot and beat me just because my summoning failed?
Listen up, girlie. Let me teach you why rules matter. This is the Holy Grail War. Having a servant versus fighting alone? That's the difference between wearing power armor and charging in shirtless. Let's not waste time. Your summoning ritual just flopped. This is the perfect moment to serve you every ounce of humiliation you... But hey, I'm a fair guy. Since you failed to summon a servant, I won't use mine to beat you either. Boys, go get 'em.
Specialist Scott! You never said the enemy was this strong!
You idiot! Hold the line!
Me! This big diamond! It's all yours!
for the departed. It too shall fall. Another journey begins from the still waters of oblivion.
Through some hardship. Stand down.
Time to kill!
Destined for oblivion.
What are you looking at?
I'm on it.
Mimi?
Stop me.
From the still waters of oblivion.
Time to twirl!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Time to twirl!
These useless mooks are even worse than I...
Scott, that's all you've got? Guess it's my turn to hunt you down now.
You really had the guts to chase me down. What a shame. Your holy grail target is in position.
Ready to roll. A blood-splattered
What are these things?
Just some disposable extras. Nothing special.
Watch your mouth. You're very valuable to me.
Time to twirl! Mimi! Mimi! Time to twirl!
You know nothing of but survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Time to twirl!
That's half the work.
Do you know who this big diamond? It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Familiar. Good job, ma'am. Destined for oblivion.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
On still waters of oblivion.
Let's begin.
Good job, ma'am. Another.
Leave it to stand down.
What are you looking?
Until I get cut. These extras will keep for me forever.
If I can't kill you, I'll exhaust you!
Destined for oblivion.
Who the heck are you? That spear! What just happened? It wiped the field! Don't tell me this guy's your servant! Assassin, do something!
Someone's crashed the set, producer. I'm not built for frontline combat, and that guy is bad news. So how about we take the smart approach and run?
Luckily, they don't have just amazing swords to was I thinking to? Oh, well, but as long as I stay here, you won't lay a hand on my master. Okay, you just hit the jackpot. Thank you for her. You press Alicia's hand on the pat with her. Logan's far from false, but he's not a bad person. You think anything? No, I'm the first bit of this one. I've never heard of it. Unless you find something like that. No, I mean knowledge and you kissing with her. Doesn't make no sense. This road is putting me far into it. Right, you can call him Saber. True name Astro Paragon. I was once the king of Camelot.
Unfortunately, no. It was completely destroyed. But there are still survivors. I have a friend from there, Guinevere. She's got an older brother named Lancelot.
Wait, what? Almost not magic energy. If my house completely underground, with metro power, or magic sword contained, I need a lot of energy. Anywhere with civilization. If you're not my creature,
Come on, I'll take you to try the local specialty. Hello.
I've always been a gambler, teetering between bad luck and incredible fortune. But even for me, this draw of the cards...
Still, I have to say, I kind of like your servant. A partner who plays by the rules and knows his boundaries. I'd take that over you schemers any day.
Oh, no doubt he's an incredible servant, but who exactly are you in Penaconian history? Oh, looks like, just like your servant, he's from another world.
Oh, forking hell. So, 2 outsiders summoned 2 more outsiders. What kind of xenophobic Holy Grail war is it? Man, all I asked you to do was a little recon. How'd you end up looking this beat? For gray hair. Guess we'll have to clear up that little misunderstanding when we meet.
Saber. A saber.
Are you guys often summoned into worlds that aren't you?
Well, what's going? Situation that forecast some method area nationwide. As we're also currently alien. Personal grounds don't even know what it meant. That said, it's not contradictory. You don't even know whether I was sharp and young.
Okay, what do you mean by a wrong Holy Grail War? Do you mean that in your world, the Holy Grail War is a common ritual, but in our world, old Odie completely botched the process?
Oh. I think I screwed up here. First, I realized not twice. Feel like something like losing like you see it to myself. Also, the physical body is what even concentrated from magic energy. Yes, simple game like trap and magic craft really just heard it. The correct ritual. A holy game indicating someone to the host of this romantic feeling. You just don't know. Nice one. So this time this is seem to like isn't because
Well, that makes things simple. We just find the muddle fudger behind this Holy Grail War and drag them.
Well, that's out in my door. The little fast to come up the zone. Train, French cafe, train. All has always set up the real well.
She's texting me now. What the fork? These lines. Did she just get possessed by the Night of Beauty?
What? Already hitting you up for revenge?
Nah, she wants us to meet at Clock Studios theme park. Says she...
I thought I heard this isn't quite my true form, but I'm afraid this is the only way I can appear. Summon at your request. I am Castor. I would of course prefer to be honest with you, but every time I try to say my own true name, it turns into this.
Okay.
Dissonance. But that's your name. It was. But it's been trademarked. Just call me Robin. I'm Miss Robin. I was brilliant. Once. Who was I? Well, maybe you'd find the answer buried in some old, forgotten magazine. They used to call me the Eternal Silver Screen Beauty. The Golden Note of Shipei's legacy. I've had even more names. But ever since I first stepped into the limelight, I've never had my own, not even in death. Not even now, when I've been dragged from the grave to perform on this new world's old stage. Every time I even try to speak my name, it gets drowned out by that cursed dissonance. But it's my name. It's okay. Let it out. I get it. Sometimes I want to lose control too. When we're on stage, under the spotlight, performers like us have to keep our composure. Since you can't use your real name, Castor. That's the title the Grail assigned me. No, I don't like that. I want a name you chose. Thank you, Miss Robin. Funny. I don't remember being this emotional when I was alive. Maybe my fractured spirit origin is affecting my no true name. No noble phantasm. Just this ridiculous talent for theatrics. But I'll do what I can. However little that may be,
I'll fight for you and myself to earn a chance to wish upon the Holy Grail.
You want to win? To me, that's something weapons can never achieve. Only song can do that.
But people always remember the ones who win wars, never the ones who try and end them. Whether you want to end this war or win it, you're going to need allies. No performance is complete with only the lead on stage.
I know. I was just thinking the same thing. Out of everyone in this war, there are at least 2 people I can trust. I've already invited one of them, and I plan to lay everything on the table for her.
Ice cream, cafe, chips and gems, very enjoyable, simple. Here's what you said, mister. The world is stepping good. Well, until I arrived at this place, I can't understand why her was so useful. Oh, because the machine plate has the correct corner, gathering dust, ignore, as those places here that are countless unfulfilled wishes. That's why the girl would come here. Mom, praying for her isn't a dream to me, but I can answer.
All right, enough about that. Let's find something to eat. Listening to your stomach rumble is making me hungry.
Can't really choose me. You guys want anything?
Almost there, Saber. Up ahead is the Dreamscape fast food restaurant.
My dear guests, welcome. What would you... Wait a minute. Isn't that our festive super... Oh, please. This is Dreamflux Reef, and news spreads like wildfire in this place, and this must be the heroic spirit you summoned, huh? Gotcha. Like a secret... If this is your first time in Dreamflux Reef, our store only uses pure organic ingredients sourced from the Memory Zones farms. The soil they're cultivated in is free of harmful emotions.
All right.
Okay, wait. Did you say 100?
The lady next to me needs to replace... So, Saber, what wish would you make to the Holy Grail?
Two Halovian wing burgers, 2 bottles of Sousa juice. Miss...
Of course. But I'm afraid this isn't exactly a quiet spot to dine. We have a rather...
It's been a while. Miss Note, this is the trustworthy friend I mentioned to you earlier.
Let's see how you handle us.
Excuse me. Could you please put their meals on my tab as well? Also, make sure we have a quiet dining experience. No interruptions from the other guests. I'll leave an extra tip for that. Thanks.
All right, you can rest easy. No one's gonna bother you while you're eating.
Miss Servant, over there? Could you turn down the murderous look?
Sorry to interrupt, dear guest, but if you're gonna fight, maybe
No.
first. Your Holovian wing burgers are ready.
So, let's eat first?
Agreed. You two ordered... It seems they've all calmed down after eating. The dinner... No problem at all.
Miss Saber, I don't remember anyone like you in the history of Penacony.
For sure. I don't think...
I don't...
I'm a king of nuts. A kingdom written in another world. It doesn't exist in Pentagon, for sure, and thus, I should have been summoned to this holy world. Reality. There's at least other holy spirits in the world who also come from another world.
Forgive me for asking such a naive question, but... What exactly are you heroic spirits?
I think spirits who remember my history are summoned by holy gods, materials, or the magic by magic energy. We use abilities, notable principles, which are based on
Magical energy?
In this world, where magic is extremely rare, Magicraft is likely known and functional as useful. These are different from in the past. There's no longer constant magic here, but you must know, faster, radio.
In life, I wasn't anyone special, so I'm quite surprised to have been summoned as a hero. I don't have the sense of security that Miss Saber has, nor have I even retained my true name. I honestly don't know what a servant as weak as I am can...
Miss Note.
But the years are not a holiday. You must have something left behind your own stolen history. And Holy Grail, the strength of the tradition for your history.
Well said. My brother once told me that Penacony is a land of empty legends and no true heroes. To him, the historical figures of Penacony, the legendary heroes, are all just half-truths. Images created by later generations, like products in a store window. Even their dreams turn into reality TV prizes. But at this moment, whether it's the otherworldly Miss Saber or the historical Miss Note, I'm certain you both are more real than that. And not just some commercialized product.
Master, thank you for your comforting words. But in my current state, with my true name sealed, and not to mention being an enemy of that Saber,
I'm the last remaining head of the Oak family, a chord master of harmony. I'm not as fragile as you think. And as of now, I no longer have a wish to entrust to the Holy Grail.
Master, what exactly are you saying?
I joined this game, held by old Odie, with mixed feelings. Because at first, I did have a vague idea that my brother once summoned a higher power to intervene here for his own wishes. Hoping to turn Penacony into a utopia in dormancy. He failed, and now must walk the road of atonement. But the impact of his actions still lingers in the hearts of the people of Penacony. I wanted to use the Holy Grail to erase and heal those scars. But now I realize I was wrong. Summoning Miss Note to the present world showed me that the Holy Grail does possess some sort of power. And entrusting my vague, unclear wish to an unknown entity would lead us down a very dangerous, regardless of my intentions. my wish is still selfish. It's no different from my brother's wish. I'm sorry, Miss Note. But the moment I summoned you, the people of Penacony are not so weak that they need Enna's dream to save them. I shouldn't ask the Holy Grail for anything. What concerns me more is... what exactly does old Odie want to use the Holy Grail for?
In this moment, Holy Grail, originally a ritual for mages, when it was meant to preserve magic in order to obtain the power to create miracles. Once was heard in control power, treasure talented words and that impossible to carry out. I've seen many miracles, there's many different rituals formed. I found unlike anything before. In my view, the specific parts are much more difficult.
No.
From what I know of old Odie, he won't stop this game no matter what.
So I want to form an alliance with as many participants.
You're a worthy successor of the Oak family, Master. But I think your plan for alliances is a bit idealistic. Each participant and their servant have their own desire, and until the final winner is decided, no one can guarantee that your trusted friend and her saber. But for now, I'll.
Boothill just said.
I got one too.
Holy cow.
Is this a text from Mr. Boothill? You've already figured out how to automatically translate his swearing in your head? Wait. This absolutely isn't from him.
See? Peace is just the interlude in a war.
No. He's a seasoned warrior. There's no way he's out this early. But someone must have gotten their hands on his phone. Yeah, I was thinking the same. If we rush over now, there's...
Then let's head.
Aren't we supposed to meet up here? Something's off. Maybe someone...
Or maybe our old friend is concerned about an IPC employee showing up. So they're lurking in the shadows. All past enemies can still become present-day allies.
Even with the IPC, she should at least trust me after we went through so much together.
Oh, they aren't coming.
A shirt bag pulled off a scam. Listen up, fork and shirt bags!
Did you hear that? Oh, he's gonna kill us if we don't give it. Oh, wait! Isn't that... Is it, sir? If that blasted cowboy's got you kidnapped, an IPC executive...
Oh, your servant is... Mr. Rekka? No. Now that I'm looking at him, there's...
Hey, you know him? The guy in the IPC uniform next to Rekka?
There are more IPC employees who know my face than there are grains of sand in Sigonia's desert. You think I can remember them all?
Oh, wretch, after I win the Holy Grail, I will make every...
Whatever, Susan. If you're to make people feel
So old Odie even sent invitations to your department? But I thought you folks barely stationed anyone at Penacony.
Huh? Oh, have you?
Never mind. There's no way I'd ever remember the name of some nobody.
Ha! You high and mighty executives, but all I've done every day is talk business to a bunch of papashi! It's making my neck crank even. But hey, all of that'll... Assassin! Use your noble phantasm!
Huh? Do I finally get to see this shrimp servant in action? Arch...
The filming has begun, actors. Take your position. Let the camera roll. Let the film spin. And let us return to the silent horror picture show. Ready? Action!
I've always wanted to see you people like this. A bunch of idiots subjected to my every whim. And why have you been reduced to this, may you ask? Because now I am the protagonist. You extras will never be treated in the same way as me. I can't wait to hear what kind of petrified screams you'd be making in this horror show. Oh, wait. Oops, I forgot. No one can hear their own screams in Assassin's Noble. You want to leave after entering Boss Scott's turf? In your dream.
Supporting characters with no voice dubbing shouldn't waste the audience's time. Ready? Action!
You fool! How did you let your... As the star of this film, I'll be the one. You see chainsaws in my hand? With assassin's power, these new poison saws can cut 3 times in the blink of an eye. And 6 cuts in one go. My concealed sword chainsaw reversal. You won't escape me even if you turn into a swallow.
Stand down. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Not a bad idea. I weep for the departed. It shall fall.
Honored to meet me.
Let's begin. Stand down.
Trust me. We can do anything. Free will, or was it fate destined for oblivion?
Unless anything else is powered up, oh, no. What about you?
Is this what you meant by giving me more? I'm all fired up. Now, I will take back everything you took from me. Make it up to me. You ruined my life. You made me bark and oink and face a demotion, moving from one puny post to another in the cosmos in despair and misery. And this is all you and your little entourage of extras. You won't get to be cocky from it. The power inside me is breaking out, trying to be free. One Scott. Fear me, mortals, for I am every... 7 ways to end your life. Let me show you the overwhelming strength in numbers.
Let's try it this other way.
What the?
I've got 7 ways to end your life. Let me show you the overwhelming strength in numbers.
Let's try it this other way.
Leave it to me.
Oh, eventually. You just don't mind.
I'll leave the rest.
Sorry, I did not plan for that.
I've got 7 ways to end your life. Let me show you the overwhelming strength in numbers.
Let's begin. You know nothing of they'll survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I weep for the departed.
We are gathered here today to commemorate the many... If those dead weights weren't dragging me down, I'd have won ages. The true lone wolf walks alone. Coward! You've been hiding at the back all this time. Brady! Do you still even want the Holy Grail? Go... Greedy! Are you trying to betray me? Don't...
So funny. Coming from. forget it. Look at the human.
Ribbit, evil spirit, why do you despise human? If I back down now... Ribbit? 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 Ribbit! Ribbit, here comes a hero of justice! Greedy split my consciousness into countless fragments of the previous battle, just like what happened to Miss Robin. I'm honestly as shocked as you are. Who'd have thought there's justice in that man called Scott? Then I thought, I want to go with you to honor the trust placed in Ribbit. I'll...
I don't like the way.
I can't keep going. Tell Rakshmi there's no such thing as a justice is up. Director, heal me up!
Let's try it this other way.
Let's begin.
What are you looking at?
Leave it to me. Stand down.
Just don't learn. Another journey begins, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It is a fall.
Oh dear.
It's already had too much further away. Well, you're no longer going to take it. You can bite down. Where's there's only someone. I'm still here. So if I spend down to pass, with a wish, I don't let the ones walk out. You want to skip nothing. Oh, two, go ahead, stand up. Second thing is another. No. On the penalty. I'll never keep the penalty.
What about my butt? My butt!
It's fun. Dream Taker of
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna
Archer, as my servant, you'll come with me. Oh, what's wrong with being a little underhanded if we can... So you still refuse. If staying with them is your wish, then...
No, no, no.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Trust me. We can do anything! Trust me. We can do anything! Another journey begins.
You know nothing. Survive or be destroyed.
Oh.
There is no other choice.
This is being in sync. Destined for oblivion.
Honored to meet me.
Down from above.
Stand down.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Time to twirl!
Free will or...
Are you seeing the enemy's position now, Archer? Now it's time to put an end to this! Why do actors in horror films never see where the monsters come from? Why do monsters keep popping into... It's because the true monster is born beyond the set. The director's lens is your presence concealment skill is simply a manifestation of the theatrical rule that characters in the story cannot see the cinematographer filming behind the... But monsters are different. They are the soul of horror films, the focus of the lens. Their line of sight is always fixed on the camera's position. That's why only Scott, the man playing the monster, can see it.
You! Having the devil lurking behind the lens and getting real monsters to step into the theater. That was my finest offline. How did you do it, friend?
Did I never mention it to you? Well, I am your fan, Mr. Greedy.
A director of flops from centuries ago, catching the eye of a big shot from these...
Oh, have more confidence in yourself, Mr. Greedy. After I stumbled upon your first movie, curiosity led me to dig through the archives of Greedy Films. Now, you had each moviegoer sign a death and liability release waiver before entering the theater. And you released Memory Zone memes into the theater at intermission. Oh, these interactive marketing tactics were way ahead of their time. You could smell out exact market demands and deliver maximum impact with minimal resources. Oh, had we met back then, I would have made sure to secure...
I'd rather not be recognized for those.
You could have been rolling in riches. But you poured everything into filmmaking to create something you loved. You're a director worthy of respect. What you've done is
The watchmaker said almost the same thing to me back then. But like I said, I concede. I have no talent and can't create. I've come to terms with that after.
Then could you tell us old Odie's plan? If he truly wanted to achieve his wish, he could have easily hired a few masters to stage out a variety show with a rigged outcome. But he deliberately gathered a group of uncontrollable individuals to participate in a Holy Grail war that might never even happen.
Mr. Odie gave me a backup plan before I came here. When I lose, I'm to... Mr. Odie and the Holy Grail will be waiting for you there. You'll hear all the answers from him. And you, my fan.
There's nowhere in Penacony more fitting for a grand finale than the Grand Theater. Oh, Mr. Boothill, why are you looking?
Didn't expect someone like you to be that.
Well, instead of calling me Master, a word that brings back dead class structures, I prefer you address me...
See?
I'm going with you. It doesn't matter whether Miss Node is now friend or...
Oh, by the way, I think I forgot to ask. Mr. Boothill.
Now, that's more like it.
Okay, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun.
The sharp instincts of a businessman are enough for me to know where and when to make my moves. And the Holy Grail has told me everything I... You are the servant of that Galaxy Ranger. I didn't think your nose would be even sharper than the Bloodhound family's minions. Is it really wise for you to charge in here on your own instead of loyally staying at your master's side?
Our dead soul. Very precious.
I appreciate the advice, truly. In that case, am I not guilty?
Well, that clicks pretty well. No wonder I managed to power this hologram. Been wondering if we could possibly put into wine in a certain world where magic is completely. Something could replace magic. Manage to use for power, great miracles. Probably can't suppose good. When the people of the dream for concentration, the ritual witness assembly of the earth. For the ritual system will feel something and feel something.
Quite the impressive insight, servant from another world. Your presence here was certainly a surprise to me, but you and your friends are needed. The Holy Grail needs more efficient fuel. Miss Note? No.
I did what you wanted me to do.
Well done, my old. You were like a blooming iron.
Enough, OT. Outdated metaphors are as revolting as last night's leftovers.
There's no rush, my old friend. Everything you desire can be obtained without magecraft or miracles. Money is all it takes. The so-called Holy Grail is nothing more than a vessel crafted from gold, and the real stars of this show are about to make their entrance.
OT. Looks like your business acumen has rotted along with this work. I could barely restrain that one servant. And now you expect me to take them all.
Don't be so modest. Unlike Greedy, you are a true artist. You had the talent to bring thousands of characters to life all on your own. You are the perfect counter to these. I will give you the power the Holy Grail has accumulated so that you can crush them all.
Fork it. Wasn't that blue guy supposed to scout?
Miss Note!
Wait. Something's off.
Yes. But I still have dreams left, and I must insist that every one of you fear not. There will be no...
Let the curtain fall! Cannon can presents!
The show is really up to you now. Why am I in Britain? Yeah.
Oh, Artorias! Here to draw the sword. I knew it! That being said, a little fellow like you drawing the sword and becoming king?
Yeah, it's not even okay. This means with her father and son. The father session now and talking because just like maybe a change in her one and she wasn't opportunity for her parents to help with her. And her parents with a reasonable thing, they wanted him to stay. Like the whole thing, following like, following the blink for moving, definitely like, whatever, all has a book. I don't remember all of that.
The only thing I remember is being woken up by someone in a space station.
Oh, because you have a passing event?
My earliest memory was boarding a train, headed for the stars, and meeting many kindred spirits as friends. Though I became the person I...
People believe that wanting to read a parent and every time they want to remember people putting in children across the room. Okay, so I will have to do it. Then I have to talk to it because but I will consider it. So, make the world people is what is passive. So, it's the point. Thinking, like, he wants to do them, so you can raise families like I got. So it was never, the thing was, once I got myself a lot. When I wasn't word to sword, etc. The visual song, I will make a help to the hero. Now, the kingdom is the cloud, basically. Looking for house to fly. Has been selected like he separate targets. King! Every thought that totally kingdom, human trader, he saw a ton of people. That would be worth it. And the face by taking. Over there, the portal is like off on the phone. I started to get the idea of solutions that I left somewhere within the common car and money and private children. Now what is the him? What it is, thank you for watching it. This is how it shows us.
So this is the sword in the stone?
Well, not fine. But enough wrong. I had been someone more secret to the king. When I truly found you the agenda, what kind of life did I have lived? Something within the king and give up seeing my home appointment out my door. The moment I made my choice. Do you wish this way?
She was nothing more than an ordinary girl, playing the better to cast aside her sword, abandon her glory. I'll help all of you to remove the heroes. I'd prepared a symbol.
No.
So, newcomer, are you staying? Someone like you is probably off. Just so you know, we're... Who? Madam Herta? Well...
You're late, newcomer. I'll cut you some slack given that. What a messy death. You're too slow. These reports are endless. And the stuff written in there is really weird. Hold on. I think I've seen that person over there before.
Yes, you person. I do not think that's the thing.
Come on, Uncle A. Don't you? I'm exhausted. I feel like I can't even think anymore. Deep down, I still...
Simon started to feel me. Looking. You. Looking. Looking at me. Battle! Quickly. Inside, with a cloud in my skin. What do you think? Making me happy.
What a strange dream. I should get to work. The Astral Express. I turned down their invitation back then. Did I really make the right choice? I'll think about it. I'm so tired. Maybe I should head back for...
Let me tell you the story of a bird. The bird heard many... In the end, the bird believed that she... But the movie studio wanted... They stripped...
So, you...
No. Instead...
You know how it feels to be locked in a cage. Old Odie may be able to fulfill...
Ugh. OT is nothing more than... If you want to stop my noble phantasm, you'll have to force me with a command...
You know I won't do that, Miss Note. I bet that those masters and
I feel like I had a strange dream. But the details keep slipping away. My body feels so heavy. But I can't rest. There's still today's work to get through.
What the heck?
The express has already left. Going there will be pointless. Let's go to the lab. Hit the cafeteria. Let's go fishing. Isn't life on the space station wonderful? People would kill just to live the life you have here. There's no antimatter legion. no abominations of abundance. This place is the most peaceful paradise in the universe. Stop. Do you think you're...
So you'll finally admit?
Would you still pull this weapon out? Which is why I've crafted such gentle dreams for you all. Isn't that what you've been looking for?
Captain Grail, who joins us, there was something from his last bit, who joins us,
You'll regret this!
I'll never regret.
Regret?
Leave it to me. Stand down.
Free will, or was it fiction? Still water to the flip.
You know nothing survived or be destroyed. There is no way to choice.
Another journey begins. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Trust me. We can do anything!
Stand down. Let's begin.
I'm on it.
Mimi.
Trust me. We can do anything!
You know nothing of the way survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Mimi!
failed.
The performing arts had given you so much pain, Miss Note. Why did you choose to remain on Penacony's stage after leaving your prison?
Because I still remember how the rough prisoners fell silent and the crying children smiled whenever I started to sing. Those small moments made me feel free, even in that iron that Penacony has changed. After so many amber eras, it's become almost unrecognizable. And now, I am locked in this newly forged prison. Anyway, it's time to end this.
Then, as you went, with the first command spell, I return your name to you. On behalf of Penacony, Asuna. Even if they have trademarked your name and stripped you of everything, that does not make you an unknown failure. Hold your head high, Mother of Iris. With the second command spell, I return to you the testament of your existence as a heroic spirit. Your death was what made singers and artists realize the need to reclaim their freedom and dignity for merchants. You are not some forgotten shadow. You are the founder of the Iris family, one of the 5 major lineages of Penacony. That's why you chose to borrow that name, isn't it? A figure shaped by your students and friends, by Maven and the Watchmaker, Miss Note, the one who sang freely in Dreamville.
No more. I don't want to hear anymore.
With the third command spell, as your junior on the stage, I return to you your freedom as a person. Mother of Iris, you will no longer be controlled by anyone from this moment on. You will now only dance for yourself. This farce is nearing its end, but I hope you can step out of the Grand Theater before you disappear and meet Penacony's artists. You are still a hero to them, no matter the slanders your name bears.
Master, I swear for the sword, I will protect you no matter the cost.
The others got out too. Should I...
A different life? Penacony's dream bubbles are pure cancer. The Charmony Festival nearly killed me. And that servant's fantasy almost finished the...
So, where...
I had a dream where I could never win. I got to live as an obedient serf and gave up on even the thought of gambling.
Darn right. Quit gambling. That's quite the educate.
And you?
Me?
Okay, seriously, what are your feelings?
Looks like Lady Osner has failed. What a shame. But that's the business world for you. No matter how capable your collaborator is, you gotta handle the most critical parts yourself.
Oh, fudgehead. It's time to tell us what kind of stinking pie you're...
Oh, I've lived for 10 Ember Eras already. As long as I give the word, my medical team can squeeze a few more years out of these old bones. What a great misunderstanding. There are no enemies that can't be made into friends.
Good point. But I'm still very curious about...
Miss, what you're talking about is something only the Genius Society would obsess. Massively chase after. I've been very clear about this from the start. The Charmony Festival met a hasty rap, and Penacony needs a fresh economic boost. We need to create a business venture that will grab every... The Holy Grail that grants wishes is just the golden goose we need. If this ritual works, then Penacony will own a glorious show to keep the money rolling in for 10 more Ember Eras. A carnival that even the Charmony Festival, even if I do have some personal objectives in this first ever Penacony Holy Grail War, what I like is watching people swarm into Penacony, spending their entire fortunes just to buy a chance to enter the Holy Grail. I like seeing my business rivals being crushed and manipulated, and then lose everything in the end. I like to acquire companies that I've never heard of, fusing them into my empire with a meal. The Golden Hour will set the prices for goods based on my desires, and the Blue Hour will craft Penaconian fashion based on my whim. Do you honestly believe Penacony was built on empty ideas like dreams and wishes?
What I didn't get to do here, I was Secretary of Fisher. Get that up. That's dreaming and talking of the trip. Seeing you for man, I was joking. But you're the chief.
It seems you're all eager to prepare for my demise. But since there can only be one winner, why don't we discuss a collaboration instead? We can even formalize it with a contract.
Nah, we need to whip this fella's hind end.
Well, I've already been the scapegoat once today, so I'll pass this opportunity to Mr.
If you are all so keen to make me your enemy, I suppose I'll have to become the final... The rules said a master is supposed to summon a historical figure as their servant to enter the Holy Grail War, but who should I summon? Should I get the washed-up director I sponsored? Or the legendary star whose name I purchased? No, they are not worth... That's when a thought crossed my mind. Why not I use myself as the catalyst? I wanted to see how the business magnate Oti reflected in the history of Penacony would respond. The answer really hurts. To them, I'm nothing but a parasite, sucking out the sap of Penacony's oak from the top. A bug, madly devouring well.
Heavens.
So, the person we've been talking to was old Odie's servant all along?
Let's begin. Stand down.
I order you. Destroy all that is
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Eventually come here.
Do you want to take the Holy
Where do you get so many attacks?
So, the person we've been talking to was old Odie's servant all along? I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Free will, or was it... Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion. I'm on it. I choose you.
Let's begin.
Rush it, Saber!
command you to unleash your noble phantasm, shatter the Holy Grail!
Is this grand theater ever gonna see a day of peace? I'm starting to feel bad for the Bloodhounds and the Dreamweavers.
No need to feel bad for a heritage building insured with hundreds of different policies. Old Odie would never allow himself to lose a single coin over that.
Okay. In the shadow. I gotta make him favor.
Unfortunately, no master was harmed in the making of this show. Even if we tried to hold him accountable, he'd probably just brush it off with his usual tricks. The best legal team money can buy, and sky-high compensation. And I fear the Holy Grail War has already given him returns far beyond what he's put into. The silver lining is that this little spectacle will serve as the perfect excuse during negotiations for Madame Jade to pry open an even bigger opportunity in Penacony. Oh, don't say it like that. This is a good thing for Penacony.
These Penaconian rules, stinking of money, won't keep me down. Lancer!
What's up? I need to go back to the
Such a shame, brother. If we ever cross paths again, I'll take you to the finest honky-tonk in the cosmos.
Let's skip the last-minute psychoanalysis, all right? And when it comes to fashion, you're not much better than me, Guardian of Humanity.
Grail. Broke. People have pursued it, fought for it, made sacrifices for it, and died for it. Much like they did for our own Penacony. They poured their dreams into Penacony to shape the planet into what it is today. But the question is, has Penacony ever answered that? Look at this Memoria singularity. 10 Amber Heirs have passed. And out of those who once came here to build Penacony from the ground up, only one despicable old man is left. His friends, his enemies, I must confess to both of you, my wish has been granted. No matter how you see me, no matter how deeply we hated each other in the past, the Holy... Don't you think this is a rather unique reunion of old friends?
Mr. Odie, your wish truly... If I didn't know you better, I'd almost be swayed by your sweet words. A reunion of old friends.
Greedy. Or perhaps I should now address you as Mr. Recker. Is the editing of the foot...
I've cut out everything related to the participants' privacy and kept only the most thrilling parts of the whole...
That'd be enough. I'm not like that. What else can truly measure the effort you've put in apart from cold, hard...
The memories of former heroic spirits are also worthy.
Memories of a flop director like Greedy?
His memories are indeed positively worthless as a filmmaker, but when it comes to him as a person, those memories... He has had his struggles, disappointments. How could I ever miss out on a memory with as many... But now, I'm more curious about you, sir. You've spent so much money, only to create such an unsightly mess.
A merchant at my age who still cares about dignity would be an absolute failure.
Oh, in that case, my business here is settled.
All right. It's your turn, Miss Osner. I'll sign the declaration to renounce the trademark on your name and all rights to your creative...
Happy. Goodbye. Penacony's most successful merchant. I wish you were already...
Now that's a heartfelt confession. Osner, I do hope your wish comes true one day.
March 7th is always bringing back bizarre and curious things. One time, she even brought back something called a raiding pistol, and it only gave Pom-Pom a single point. Also, watch out for Himiko's coffee. It's the most terrifying beverage Pom-Pom's ever encountered. But please don't ever tell her that to her face.
Is it worse than the tea from Granholm's hometown?
100 times worse.
I'd love to have a try.
And that person is always dragging March 7th into trouble. Pom-Pom had such high hopes for Don Hong, but even he started to... You passengers are all the same. Mikhail, you're spacing out again. What's going through that head of yours?
Conductor, looks like it's time to say our goodbyes again.
Will you be returning to the Express?
Maybe. I'm just happy to hear that so many people like me have boarded the Express over the years. The nameless come and go. Some find a place they want to stay, while others keep moving forward. Just like the silver rails that never stop. That's the Astral Express. I'm sure the conductor's future will never be lonely. The Holy Grail War is coming to an end, and wandering souls must return to their rest. I need to go back to Penacony.
Mikhail, remember, whether you leave or stay, the Astral Express will always be the home of the Nameless. Pom-Pom will always be here, waiting for your return.
It's a deal then, conductor. The next time the Express stops at Penacony, please sound the horn for me, Rosalina, and Tiernan. If we can hear it, then we'll definitely come visit you.
It's a promise.
You see, wishes lose their power once.
That does sound like some. Anyway, the first Holy Grail War orchestrated by Old Odie ended up being the last, but the Dream Bubble movie, co-produced by Mr. Rekka and Dr. Edward, became a huge hit. Not only did it fill up movie theaters in Epsilon, it even created a new dream-chasing trend throughout the stars. Mr. Odie and the IPC's Penacony branch made quite the fortune. As Mr. Adventuring guest, Odie simply brushed everything off as entertainment when questioned about placing family heads and shareholders in danger. While compensation and lawsuits are inevitable, I suspect he already knew exactly what was coming, even before the Holy Grail was activated. Now, old Odie did say he planned to give you some money, but even he thought so instead. He gave us the most valuable thing from this Holy Grail war. There's something inside the Holy...
Hey, sister. Since y'all look pretty busy, I headed out with Hook. Big thanks to Mr. Odie for buying this rare trinket I got my hands on. That's how I could afford this spontaneous trip. By the way, aren't you curious what old Sempo's... I knew it, sis. All right, folks, the show. I wish for everyone...